there, this is Gina with Gina'sCraftingSpot.com, and today I just have a quick tip for you. I don't know if some of you are garage sale goers, but anyway, my girlfriend had these flower pot thingies that she was getting rid of, and of course she said, would you like them? And I said yes. I wanted obviously it for the flowers, and I could always reuse the the vase if I want to. So what I did was I just took the flowers. I mean, there's a lot of them in here, and you just pop it out like that. See, just pop it out from the, and you can see there's a bunch of them stuck in there. So you just take one at a time, and I'll show you with one of these what you do. All you do is you hold it right there and take off this plastic stuff and just peel off the different layers of the flower. I don't like to keep this part. I don't know, I just don't like it for my flowers, so I'm just gonna remove all of the petals from there. So that's what you got, your pieces, and then you're gonna throw these pieces away. And so now what you have, sorry, this stuff gets everywhere from the middle of the fake flowers. But anyway, now you got, your two, well, this one has two petals, one smaller, one larger. And then it has a bunch of these little bitty ones, that were nestled here in the middle. But anyway, so now with everything separated, I could do whatever I want. I'm actually going to spritz some of these because I don't know how old they are and they might be a little faded, or something. I might just want to change the color or tint them or whatever. So I'm going to use my my Glimmer Mist, my Glimmer Mists, to change the color just a little bit or add some shimmer. But I'll be up in a minute.
Do you have a spoon?
I don't have anything. I'll be right there. That's my mom. She wants a garden because I don't know how I don't like bugs. But anyway. All right, so you have all these different ones to play with. So from this whole planter full, I got all these flowers, all these petals. So look at all I have to work with. I didn't have to pay for them. And I could, change the color a little bit, make them sparkle, mix and match, because not one is the same as the other one. They're all different. So anyway, so then I have all the outsides and all the insides to play with. So saved me a lot of money. So I have a lot of projects I could do with it. I'm going to be doing headbands, decorating flip-flops. So when I get to that, I'll show you after I get them misted and stuff. See, this one looks a little dirty, dusty. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you that if you find something like this, you might not want to put it in your home as a decoration, but you could take it apart and repurpose it for your crafting needs. So I just wanted to let you know that. So thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi there, this is Gina with Gina'sCraftingSpot.com, and today I'm going to start with my son's birthday preparations. He's going to have a birthday party. It's going to be, I'm doing Superman invitations and maybe some Superman cupcake holders. See right on the cover. But I'm still going to be doing my other series on how to doctor up the cards. These that I got, it's Woodland Whimsy, where they're plain cards and then I fancy them up. So I'll still be doing that, but this came kind of quicker. It's in a few weeks, so I want to, or a month maybe. And I want to be sure that I get these done and give them to his little friends. So this is a Superman cartridge. And I'm going to be doing a simple but really cute card cut. It's card number 3. And I've never used this this Cricut cartridge before. I thought I would always, I would use it a lot, but I didn't. And all the little, a lot of them are okay, but if you get Superman, and you have to make them big enough so that way all the little parts you could piece together rather easily and not be struggling to figure out, look at this one, figure out what goes where. So I'm kind of sticking to the bigger bigger cuts on it. But anyway, so, okay, what I did, I'm using this card number 3, and I cut it out at 5 inches. 5 inches will not fit in an envelope in the standard A2 size. So I would do it maybe at 4 inches if you want to mail them. Mine, I'm going to pretty much just give them out as preschool. So that's why I made them at that size. So 5 inches, I cut out the card base. And the card base I cut out in, this is all using Recollections paper. It's like the primary color stack. So here's the card base that I got, 5 inches. And then it gives you the tick marks just to, you know, score it and fold it. That's what you get. So they don't have any kind of layers. They want you to, they give you the S, you know, you cut that out. And then the little pieces to fill in, which I was totally not about to do that. So I thought I would just cut out another card base, a little smaller. And I think it was 4.5 that I ended up cutting it out at. And then I cut out the S for the Superman. And those are the cuts that I used. So let me show you. So for the yellow part, I cut out this color yellow for the background. And this is, see, so I cut it like an inch smaller. So I could layer it. So all I did, the yellow one, you know, cut out like this. So all I did was just cut it right in the middle and cut off some of the, you know, just to make it a clean cut, straight cut down. So then now I have my S for Superman cut out in red from that same Recollection stack. And when you layer them together, it's perfect. So let me show you what I'm going to do to make it just a little bit more fancy. So what I have is my card base. I wanted to do an inside to it as well because it is dark paper. So I went ahead and did the same thing as I did with the yellow and cut out the white in, I cut out just in white Recollections paper, again at 4.5, the same card feature, and then cut it in half. So then for each cutout I had 2 of the insides. So this is gonna layer right in here, and let me show you just real quick how I did the inside. So all I did was I took some stamps from, it's Boxer scrapbooks, and they have a lot of words like for family reunion, celebration, off party. And I just took the what, when, where, time, and RSVP from that stamp set, and I put it on my Fiskars stamp press. So all I did was, you know, line them up where I thought I wanted them to be. And since, I'll just show you with this piece. With this one, it has, the way it has, like, this is it straight, right? And then it has like a curved, the sides are angled. So what I did was just put it on my stamp press before I stamped it. I mean, before I added ink, I put them on my stamp press and just positioned them where I wanted them. So I would just, you know, wiggle them around, move them around. And I know for where I need a bigger space, so that's why there's a bigger space, not because I messed up on the spacing. But yeah, and then I just added them. I actually used the Close to My Heart black ink to stamp it. Just push it down and perfect. So that's how I did that. I didn't want to mess with printing it out on the computer and then figuring out the center point on the Cricut, and I just didn't really have time for that. So I just am using this, and I'm going to write them in. He only has 10 invitations I have to make, so that's not bad at all. So I'm just going to adhere this straight to the inside, just using ATG. And this is a very simple, but he loves this card. He really, really wanted Batman, but of course Cricut doesn't have a Batman yet, so I talked him into Cool Superman because he likes him too. So, just see, and it just layers perfectly in there. If you wanted it a little bigger, you could have done it at 4 3/4 maybe, and it would have left a little bit less of a border right there. For the inside anyway. For the outside, I think the 4.5 was perfect because you want it to be hidden pretty much behind the S, right? So I'll just layer it like that. So for the Superman, I wasn't going to glitter it up or anything for the S. So, but what I did want to do is give it some dimension. So I just took it, put it in my Swiss Dots Cut-A-Bug folder, and I just positioned it so that I could get as many dots on as I could. So you can see when it's closed, you can see everywhere the dots are, right? So then, well, let me just run it through just to show you. So here's my Cricut. I have my A, B, B, A, B, and then my folder with the B on top. That's my sandwich. I'm gonna run it through, and of course you're not gonna get all the little dots, but see, most of it is done. And then all I'm gonna do is just get this piece here that doesn't have the little dots, and be sure not to overlap it with where dots already are so they won't get smushed. I know that's what a lot of people worry about, but for this cut it, you know, worked out fine. For me, I didn't really, you know, it didn't come out bad at all. So I'm just gonna run it through for that little piece that we had left. Wait, where's my going? Yeah, and just have my dotty top. So now all I have to do is adhere these pieces. Just using my ATG. So I'll just, well, I know it fits good. So I think I put the, I'm going to put the adhesive all around the S because I know that's going to be stuck to the yellow part. The other might poke through some of the holes. So we'll just put this with the ATG, and then I'll grab my liquid. I think it's just a Tombow Mono Aqua. Yeah, I have a bunch of this, so I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to just line it up. Just so that all the yellow, you know, all the blank spaces are covered. See? Works out perfect. Just use as a layer instead of picking those little pieces and adhering them. It's just, yeah. And I don't think I even need to really attach. Nah. Just maybe down here a little bit. And you can figure out what works best for you. There was other cuts with layers, but I didn't feel like messing with the size. And I knew if I just cut another card feature, you know, I would get it to match perfectly. So then I'll just put the whole thing down with the ATG, and then all I have left is to write on the inside. And like I said, most of these I'm going to hand deliver, so it doesn't matter to me that they don't fit in an envelope. Just space it evenly on the front. And there you have your cool little Superman card. So, like I said, my son loved it, so I'm gonna probably make another video if I try the cupcake feature. The cupcake on it. It's kinda, it looks a little bit involved, but hey, he's worth it, right? So anyway, I'll hopefully do a video showing you that. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.